Hi everyone, my name is Rose, and this is the update for Project 10 uses. So I'll just get into the items. So first off, the Marble Rose Gold by I Heart Revolution. I got the 10th use today. Today I'm wearing sorbet, glazed, sprinkle, and which one was it? Classic. What was the shade? It's right, yeah, I think so. Because I put sprinkle like all over the lid with my finger, and I kind of took a brush then and buffed it into the crease a little bit. And I put a little bit of classic in the outer corner on the top lid and through the crease a little bit. And then I put sorbet on the lower lash line, and then I added a little bit glazed right on top in the middle a little bit. So yeah, and the ones with dots, those are the shades I'm thinking about taking out, and then moving some of these I Heart Revolution shades around in palettes. I tried something though. I tried to take one out the other day, not from this, but in a palette that I only wanted one or two out, and it was harder than I thought it would be. So I don't know. So I'm gonna try to switch around some shades in my I Heart Revolution palettes. I have a couple plans to try to do that, but I'm hoping that I don't accidentally break a palette, like the packaging of the palette. So we'll see. But yeah, so those are why those are marked chip and marzipan. Was kind of close to wafer. One of these are also very sheer. I can't remember which one. One was super close to wafer, and then the other one was just so sheer. And then cocoa bean is the most sheerest color ever. It does not really show up that well. Glazed is also really sheer and takes a lot of building. I'm thinking about keeping it though. I'm not sure. It's really pretty, kind of reddy base with a pink kind of shift to it. But it does take more building than the other ombre shades. You can't even see it. Where is it? There it is. I was I can't even see it on my hand swatched. But see, that's 3 times building up. But because these ombre shades are very thin and they take a little bit to build up, but glazed takes twice as long to build up, more than the other ones. So I don't know. And licorice is just a boring shade. I don't want licorice. It's just a brown. I have other browns that I like. So yes. But overall, I enjoyed using this palette. Is because I was really into pinks this month, and I'm still really into pinks. It's starting to feel like spring, so I'm I just want to wear pink, because once spring starts, I'm pink and green all the way. I'm those are the springtime colors. I want to wear those 2 colors kind of thing. So yeah, I'm excited to reach 10 uses on this. So yeah. Next is for the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow, and I See the Light. I have 7 uses on this. I was using this a lot this past month. I've been really loving it. Today I have it a little bit on my inner corner and then on my lid. Bam. It's super sheer and sparkly. It just catches the light so much. Where did I swatch it? Oh, this light. Where is it? There it is. See, it's very sheer. The base almost doesn't even show up, and then it just has these gold, blue, and purple glitters in it, and it just looks so beautiful. I've been mostly wearing it on top of pinks, purples, and some cooler tone browns. I don't know how well it would work on like warmer colors, but yeah, that's how I've been using it. I've been loving it. I feel like it just adds such sparkle and beauty, and like, this is really pretty. So there's that. Next is my Marc Jacobs pencil, which is this Marc Jacobs Fine Wine. I have it in my wine line today. I've only used this 5 times so far, and I will, like this, I think I just rolled this in last update, and then this may have just been rolled in last. I don't remember. This was the shortest month, but it kind of feels like it's been a long month too, to me. I don't know. But yeah, so I got 5 uses on this. And then my Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer that I had been hating. And yeah, so now I have 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 uses on this now, and I don't hate it as much. I finally finished off my e.l.f. Jelly Pop primer, and so I've been today I'm wearing it, and then I wore it like a time before. I've been using, this is the one I just started using this, so I used this like twice, and seriously, it like just rubs in now. Like before, it was like I would rub it and it was just streaks, and it wasn't blending in at all. I would have to like tap it in and try so hard to even get it to like kind of put in on top of that e.l.f. Jelly Pop primer. And now I just put it on and it just rubs in like nothing. Like it doesn't like just rub away. It's not like just streaky and not sticking anywhere. It like just rubs in, and I'm like, wow, it's like night and day with this product. I'm like, wow, this is not that bad. It's still too light for me. And I'm still, after it gets 10 uses, I'm still going to declutter it. But if it was the right shade, I would probably like it so, I already like it so much better. And I'm like, the next 2 uses that I need to get, I'm going to probably try to get by next update. I will not hate it. And it's actually not that bad. I guess the primer, it just didn't work with the e.l.f. Jelly Pop primer at all. And I'm not someone who bounces around between primers usually. I usually like use one until it's gone, and then move on to another one and use it till it's gone. Like once in a while I will use something else, but yeah. So this does not work with that e.l.f. Jelly Pop primer at all. So if you have that and this, don't use stuff together, because it just doesn't want to blend into your skin at all. It just is like streaky and sliding everywhere, and yeah, but it's actually not bad. And yeah, so I'm still gonna declutter it because it's too light for me, and I feel like when I do put it on, like I feel like I look a little bit ghostly. Like once I put like blush and stuff on, it's a little bit better, but I still feel like I look very ghostly and pale with it on. I mean, I am pale, but I'm just like extra pale with this, and I was like, yeah, it's just something that I wouldn't want to put in the effort of painting and then getting the right shade for. But I think I will go and like play around with some lighter, sheer foundation-y things next, and I'm not like afraid, so it's like whatever. I'm not good with thinking thoughts. Next is the bareminerals Generation Nude, or I don't remember. It's in the description box what the name of this is. You can't get this color, but they have like other ones. I'm not wearing it today because I already reached 10 uses. I was like, I could just wear whatever. It took me a while to, like, as I was doing my makeup, I was like, okay, what lip color do I want to put in next, because I was like, I don't know. I have recently gotten, how many lip colors? 5, 6, like 9 lip things in, so that kind of was like, okay, which one do I want to put in? And yeah, but I finally got 10 uses on this, and yeah. And the next product I'm rolling in, that's the lip product, is to be super easy and probably to breeze right through it. So yeah. And then last that was in this project, last item that was in this project last time, right? Yeah, is the highlighter, the Angel Empire Cosmetics Swamp Princess highlighter, which I'm not wearing on my cheeks today. I'm just wearing it right there. That small little pinpoint right there. You can see how it looks right there. Because I kind of wanted to wear just a pink highlighter on my cheeks today. I really want to wear green. Because I'm just like, I want pink. I've been in a pink mood. So I was like, pink, let's just do it. And then I was like, okay, I could figure out a place to put it on my eyes. And I did. And like, I really like it in my inner corners too. Like, I think it adds like this kind of cool, really bright, because it's super shiny. It's like super shine. But yeah. So that reached 10 uses. So now, like the palette, the highlighter, and the lip color those all reached 10. So 3 new items are coming in to this project. So first, for the lip color, I picked this. This is the Roman Juicy Lasting Tint in Lychee Coral. I can't speak. It's what is on my lips today. Like, I really like this. It applies like a gloss. It does kind of tint the lips. It doesn't stay as well as like a dry down thing, because it stays kind of juicy and glossy. But it does last a good bit. It probably wouldn't last the whole day. It probably would last like maybe half the day. But since it's kind of more glossy, but like, I really like the formula of this. And I want to get more because I got 2 of these. 2 colors. And yeah. But this color on Yes Style, on the like lip things or whatever, because Yes Style has like really pretty pictures and it makes me want to buy everything. But it looked really like, it looked very different from what it looks like on me. Like on me it looks very like kind of mid-tone pink, and on the pictures it looked very much like a light baby pink kind of, and that's what I was kind of hoping it would be, but it's more of like a mid-tone kind of peachy pink. But it's okay. I like the formula a lot, and I could see myself using this a lot, even though it's like was a different color than I expected. But yeah, so this, I'm gonna write it down after I'm done filming this video and put. And for the palette, I'm actually bringing in 2 palettes again. Even though I'm about to start a new project at the end of this month, and I'm adding like 4 eyeshadows from 4 different palettes into that project, I was like, let's just throw in 2 palettes. And I'm throwing in 2 Too Faced palettes. It's 2 of my like oldest palettes. First is a palette that I had originally planned on bringing in this month, because of my eyeshadow focus. I'm focusing on some blue shades, so I was like, okay, I need something not blue to focus on and not super colorful to focus on, because I'm gonna get sick of the blues really quick. So I am bringing in my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, which I am hoping to depot by the end of this year. So this is the only chocolate bar palette I have left. I used to have the Sweet Peach one, but I ended up depotting that. I also had the white chocolate one for a while. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I have one shade just scraped out because I wasn't effort to use that shade. It was like a gold, and I'm like, this smells really good though. And yeah, so I'm gonna mostly work on the browns, because like when I end up depotting this, I think I'm just gonna be getting rid of this shade, this shade and that shade. Even though I technically bought it for those shades when I originally bought it in Sephora, whenever that was. I don't remember, so long ago, but yeah. But I'm really excited to play around with some of these browns, like especially like these three shades, these three like brownie tones. Like these are really pretty. These is always like every time I open this, I'm like, oh, I should use this more because I've barely touched this palette in a long time. Like I haven't touched this in a long time. I'm super excited to get some use on this before I end up depotting this. And also the packaging is kind of busted a little bit. Like mine is like kind of like bent out of shape on one edge. Like it's like bent over. It's weird. It's like off center or something. And mine has always been. Mine still has the plasticky thing on the mirror too. But yeah, I'm excited to get some use out of this, and hopefully I can create a lot pretty brown looks with this, and I can use it with that Super Shock shadow, because I've either been wanting to wear like brown or pink, and like I could probably pair this with the blue shades in my whatever project I said that was in. I forget the name all the time. But yeah, I'm excited to get some use on this because I haven't used this in forever. Another palette I'm adding in that I haven't used in forever is a Too Faced Just Peachy Matte, which I don't really reach for this, but every time I do, it's like gorgeous, and I love the shades. So yeah, my favorite shade is Peach Sangria, like those kind of tones, those kind of more berry tones I like more than like the warmer pinks. But yeah, so I'm probably going to try to use all the shades except for these two, because those two are just setting shades. I'm already panning a setting shade, but before this rolls out of the project, I would like to try to use all the other shades. And then hopefully I can just get better use on all of them, because I have barely used some of these. Like I've used, like I don't think I've ever used Peach Tea or Peach Tart, like those two. I don't think I've ever used those two. And these two, I don't know if I've ever used those two either. Like I've used those a couple of times, and then I mostly stick to these three. Sorry, a cat fight was breaking out. So I'm gonna try to end this and then split up the old ladies, because they like to fight. But yeah, so I mostly use these three when I do reach for this palette. So I want to like play around with all the shades, hopefully, and it smells so good. like I like this scent better than the chocolate scent, of course, because I'm not a huge chocolate person. Like I'm more of a caramel than chocolate, but caramel doesn't really have a scent. But yeah, so my two Too Faced palettes, and they're kind of older palettes. I'm excited to get more use on both of these. I'm super excited. Be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.